Hey guys, Dave with Fitness Technology Services here. So today's video is going to be how to exchange a Nordic Track motor controller. I'm going to exchange the motor controller with you, but I'm also going to show the original motor controller in it. That way you can see the difference in the light configuration on what they've added to the new board. So that's the original board that you're looking in here now. So originally it only had one red LED indicating that you have power. That LED will also flash when it starts getting a signal from the console, and it will flash faster as the PMW signal is increased. Alright? But that's all it really did. So that is not a signal from your speed sensor, that's a signal from your console. Alright, so we're just going to stop that right now. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to change this with the newer style controller and show you what the difference is. So first thing, safety. I'm going to unplug it. After I turn it off, and there we go. So both sources of power are off on that bad boy. Normally it has two screws. I've already removed one. Just trying to make the video a little quicker. Very limited amount of tools you'll need on that. Probably don't really need a Phillips head quite as long as I have, but I like it. I also use this little pocket knife. It's nice and dull. It can't get hurt. I use it to pull the wires out of the different ports. So we'll put that down right here. This is your main wire harness. It comes out very easy. This is your incline sensor. It comes out very easy. This is your speed sensor. The only difference between these two is there is a 2-wire and a 3-wire configuration, but even this, the third wire is missing. It's just a bigger head, so you can't plug it into the wrong socket. All right. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to move the motor, negative, motor, positive. All right. So this is the main reason why I carry this little pocket knife for this. The incline connection, that's 110 volts AC. I know it's on a small wire. I don't know what to say about that, kind of dangerous. So this is usually hard to get out. I get a lot of boards returned to me because people just pull this out and ruin that connection in here. So I'm just going to open it up just a little bit, and then it pulls out very easy. So I'm just prying this back just a little bit to give it a little bit of room on this clip. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to move positive, which is blue or black, and negative. Now sometimes this board is located underneath your motor. It's the same wiring configuration. It's just hard to get to. It depends on what model. That's just the way Nordic Track does it. And Proform, by the way. This controller will fit both of them. And some Gold's Gym. So we're going to put that right there. Here's the new one. Just about the same. The ports are in slightly different locations. Slightly smaller board, but really more or less the exact same thing. So we're going to put that underneath there. Run that over here. Where's my one screw? Right here. Put this down right here like this. So I'm not going to super tighten this up. Don't want to make the video longer than what it needs to be. I hate watching long videos, and you probably do too. Alright? So we're going to hook the neutral wire back up. The neutral wire is on the inside. It has an N, and it happens to be white. The hot wire is usually either blue or black. In this case, blue. So that goes on load for L. So these are located, they were here, they're over here. Not really a big deal. 2-pin. 3-for-10 pin with 2 wires, 3-pin head, and main wire harness. So on this new board, the main thing you have to watch out for is you don't hook the incline up to here. This is a data cable hookup, and you'll blow the whole board if you hook. I've had a couple of them sent back for that. So one of the reasons for the video, actually. So we're just going to hook this in right here. That's our AC wire. Everything's all hooked up except for the motor. Motor is very close to the same spot it was here. It's now slightly, a little bit lower on the board, but not really a big deal. I know red is positive. and black is negative. You can always take a picture of your wires before you take it off. If you're not sure, it's better safe than sorry. Pretty much everybody's got a camera phone nowadays. Alright, so this one comes with a ground. It came with this ground wire. So I'm going to hook that up here. I've already earlier stolen the screw. It was mounted right here, but I figured it'll work out perfectly for our new little ground wire that the other one didn't have. Don't know if that's a hint to anything, if it needed to be grounded, or just the way the new manufacturer of the board makes the board. Sometimes we read more into things than what they really are. Alright, tighten that down. Fold my non-dangerous pocket knife back up, move them out the way. Plug this bad boy in. Turn this bad boy on. Alright, so now I'm just going to show you the differences on the LEDs. Right off the bat, you can see this does still have a red pulse width module light, but it also has a power light. So it's no longer used as a dual light. Two separate lights, alright? So we're going to come up here. We're going to hit start, and you'll see that the red LED still flashes. So you still get the signal being sent from the console so that you know that the wiring's good, the input to that's good, and the output to the console is sending the signal down. Alright? So the real difference is on these newer control boards, you get an incline up and down light. So let's see. Yep, there we go. Alright, incline up. The incline down may be a little harder for you to see because it stays. Let it finish going up. I don't want it to interfere. Alright. So it's underneath the wire harness. Can you see that? Alright, that's good. So that's a little help for troubleshooting. At least you know that the signals are being sent. The relay on this board is really loud, so you know that it's working. That's really all there is to changing over the new control board from the old control board. Slight changes. Be careful on the incline wire. And that's really all I have on exchanging that board. Thanks so much for viewing. Please subscribe. Every number helps. And I'll wait to do another video for you guys very shortly. Thanks again.